Okay. Hey, haven't seen Yamazaki in a long time now. Survival Kids 2, Dasshutsu, Futago Shima. Interesting. So yeah, the whole Survival Kids series was kind of a precursor to the Lost in Blue games which were released here on the DS. Basically... oh, we'll see in just a moment. Sure, we can take the name Yamato. And little brother is Musashi, sure. It's a cool name for a little brother to have. Don't know why this kid likes to dress in tank tops and then bandage his arms up, but okay. Okay. Wasn't at all what I was expecting, but sure. I'm just gonna put that on auto and go look up information for a moment. Double check and make sure I am thinking of the right thing with the whole Lost in Blue series being versions of this series. Okay, yes, later releases in this series. Oh, oops. It's, trying to search the, floor there and finding nothing. But yeah, later Survival Kids games were released on the DS as the Lost in Blue series. And in those, you are just, like, the immediate start of the gameplay is you being shipwrecked on a deserted island and having to survive. It's the whole Survival Kids thing. Okay, so we found our backpack and got a water canteen. Apparently in this one, we are held prisoner for a little while at the start, which was really not what I was expecting out of a Survival Kids game. Also, I was not expecting a, you know, generic, combining words and inflections, yeah. Wasn't really expecting a generic RPG style control system for, you know, the look, the graphics, the top-downness, and moving around and having a menu and all that sort of stuff. And we have named the bird Oum, like O-U-M-U. But, you know, I would assume that the later U... oh, nope, it's, Paro. Sure. So what is an Omu, then? Is that just a general bird word, or... let's keep the conversation going while we are looking stuff up. Oh, Omu. Large parrot. Like a cockatoo or other kind of thing, and yeah, turn off auto. Okay, so what was that thing we just got? Okay, so holding down, oh hey! We can move diagonally, that's surprising for this kind of thing. Item, something, paro. Sleep. rest, and memory. Okay, so let's check items. Nothing. Okay, we have cooking, so that's a thing. We have a knife, and something there. Oh well. Now I have to walk upwards out of my bed. Okay, so yeah, this being the case of not having a clue what we're expected to do. Let me just double check really quickly and find out. Well, there is an FAQ. Let's just find out what it is. Oh hey, option 1, we end up in the jail cell. That was the choice we automatically took before. I have no idea. Oh, option 2. You start an argument and end up on the island alone immediately. Wow. So I'm not even sure if we can reach that particular... no. It is just a 2-option game, and we get very different scenarios depending on that one option, and there don't seem to be any other things beyond that. Okay, so use the bird option to get the key. I see, makes sense. May as well play what amount of it that we can with what the FAQ has to offer. Yeah. Okay, so all this other junk we can ignore, basically. Looking for a staircase to the right. And that'd be it. What else is around here? Various stuff. Okay, so then. That says there is a man in the cell to the left. Which, really, with the number of things there are around, that doesn't really help. Nor do I know, am I supposed to talk to this guy? Am I supposed to care about this guy other than the fact that he is in a cell to the left? Do I do something with him later, or... oh hey, it's one of these games. And wow, wasn't that easy? Okay, so yes, even with the FAQ, this is still something that, you know, we're only going to be able to do so much in due to the language barrier and needing to be able to understand everything that's going on so that we have some hope of actually being able to accomplish anything. And hey, it's a little mouse. Or possibly a rat. Hard to tell with that kind of sprite work. But we picked up a blue key, so that's cool. Wait, don't even tell me that put it into the... Oh, there is no more separate items section. Okay. For a second there I thought it put the blue key into the cooking section, and I was like, huh? What? Why? But anyways, yeah, it's... oh, W74 F82 P81. Again, if I had an instruction manual and could read Japanese, I would be able to figure out just what those indicate. Sure, take a bath. Oh, jeez, I wasn't expecting close-up not animations, but, you know, cutscene things like that. So yeah, this is about all we're going to do of Survival Kids. Let's try really quickly, actually, and yeah. Try and not skip past the end of talking option and see what goes on at the desert island instead of being taken prisoner. Okay, so it was a yes or no question there. Alright, and now we are on the deserted island. So this is more in the vein of the later Survival Kids, which those would be much more, like, not, you know, top-down RPGs like this, but instead more touchscreen controlled and kind of open-ended exploration of that little island, sort of, being able to do more things as you progressed, just being able to do a couple little things starting off until you know, set up a base camp, get food and water supplies, get the things you need, then you can really start focusing on exploring the island, still with having to remember to always keep up your cooking stuff, to always have something to eat and drink, and so on and so forth. Very, very cool series. I do recommend the DS incarnations of the Lost in Blue series. Oh yeah, that's a good point. W would probably be water, F for food, and P is probably some kind of stamina thing. Very good point there, Frosty. And now I'm not sure, do I have items? Nothing. Did I not pick up the backpack? No, apparently that's just a helmet. What? One moment while I check on that again. Okay, so we just had to look under the shell and we found our backpack. That must have been an amazingly large shell. Okay, so presumably that gave us a knife, which we... I don't even know. Once again, being able to read the language and having an actual idea of what's going on would be key at this point here. It would be very nice to have some clue of just what to do next. But as it is, that's not the case. So, this has been a very short playthrough, or not even a playthrough, a look at Survival Kids 2. And eventually we will get to the first Survival Kids, and I'm sure it will end about the same. But there's not much that can be done about that.